Shu Shu, what's the deal? We meet again.
Yes, my God. How you been, man?
Good, good. Hey, listen, you got a fight coming up
Yeah.
March 29th, right? Fountain Blue. WBC Final Eliminator is what they're calling it.
Mm-hmm.
But before we get into all that, last year, 4 fights, last one being November on the Tyson Paul card.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Let me ask you, what are 3 things you learned about yourself throughout the 4 different fights that you had last year?
Okay. Well, the first fight is the first fight that I had. I would say that I need to work on my Mike Tyson rendition a little more. The second fight, it was just more so of tightening up on like in the defense in a way. My third fight, getting back into my boxing fundamentals because I kind of got a little too happy with knocking guys out over and over and over. And then the fourth fight, it was like just maintain this boxing fundamental, but now it's time to add on.
Mhm.
And this add on, you're going to see come March 29th.
Okay. All right. And how has life been outside of the ring? As that can have more of an impact on what you do in the ring than anything else.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, I've I've been on a plant-based diet for about 8 years now, but I have my little guilty pleasures because it's like there's unhealthy vegan food as well too. You know what I'm saying? So I've kind of like was like indulging in that a lot. Like I would say that like the past 2 years, but I've been eating cleaner now, and it's been showing in my weight cut. It's been showing in my energy. It's showing my power, everything, and I feel much better. So I feel like that's one of the major things that I feel like has been a change in my whole approach of just boxing and just in life period. Like I feel so much better. But yeah, man, that and then being put through certain adversities and just personal things going on in life, I've noticed like how strong my mental is, and I continue to prove to myself like why I'm in a place where the limelight is on me at points. Like I'm at where I'm supposed to be, and I'm made for it. A lot of guys, they're not like they may be talented and they might have all this that, but they're not ready to be in that limelight. But what the things I've been going through, man, I'm like, dang, I'm pretty mentally strong, bro. So I'm ready for this.
Yeah, and I was gonna say because listen, you can't buy fame at a grocery store
No,
and put it in a bag and walk out. Like nobody's
no,
ever prepared for that. So, you just kind of take it as it comes, and hearing that just adds to the maturity that I already know that you've had, throughout these years, coming into this point. You're in a great position now, and you're that much closer to a title shot.
yes.
Have you had a moment to stop for a second, look in the mirror, and tell yourself, this moment right here is where I've always wanted to be since the start?
Um, Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
yet. Not yet. I haven't accomplished the things that I want to accomplish yet. One of the main things that I mean, I've don't get me wrong, I've done well for myself. Ring Magazine and ESPN Prospect of the Year for year 2023. All of these knockouts and my fan base is just growing and growing, and certain celebrities knowing who I am and whatnot. So don't get me wrong, I've done well for myself, but I'm not patting myself on the back yet. I still, one of my main goals, short term goals right now, is becoming a world champion and being an eighth world champion to come from Brownsville, Brooklyn, New York. I got my man Mike Tyson in the back over there. Shout out. Um, you know what I mean? So like that's like a big accomplishment for me, but it's the one of many. And so yeah, man, I'm not looking up and patting myself on the back just yet. We got work to do.
And I only say that because sometimes the when we get the accomplishment is not as satisfying.
Hmm.
And when you don't think about the journey to get there while you're in it, you kind of miss it. And,
Yeah.
which is kind of why I brought that up.
Yeah,
Um,
that's true. That's true. Because if you actually think about it, you look back and you're like, man, I really did work my ass off to get here. Like you get sometimes, let's say when you get to your goal, and let's say if it comes easy to you, you're like, like it was not as the satisfactory isn't there. But you got to think about all the hard work you did
Yeah.
before, so to really appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt. And I've seen on social media you've taken a little bit more of a Rocky style approach to some of your training. Does it feel like maybe people aren't taking your run to this position that you're in as serious as they should, and you see yourself as maybe a long shot underdog still at this point?
Right now, yes, I definitely see that. I definitely see that as right now. I feel like I, I feel like people they're just trying to just go off of people got faced or whatever and trying to like downplay things I've done. But the real boxers, they know. The real boxers or the real people that have an eye for the game, they know. They know that they see something special when they see me. And I also put hella work in, like just day and night, waking up four o'clock in the morning, working out 3 times a day, and just working my ass off. Like I don't feel like there are people in this world in the sport of boxing that are as hungry as me. There's not too many of them. There's probably a handful of guys that really crave the want to really fight and be the best. You know what I'm saying? And do whatever it takes to do so. But a lot of these dudes, they're ducking this guy, ducking that guy, and bro, I just want to fight. I just want to just be the best. And yeah, these dudes, they're trying to create a narrative, trying to keep me the underdog, so they can create an excuse so that they don't have to fight me.
No doubt. Hey, March 29th, you're fighting Enrique Vivas, 23 and 3, 12 KOs. What will the fans be saying after your fight?
Oh, that he's ready for a world title shot, and I can't wait to see Bruce Shu Shu Carrington fight the rest of the world champions in the featherweight division. That's what I think that people will be saying. Enrique Vivas, he is a great contender. He's a great fighter. He's fought guys like Eduardo Baez, Joey Gonzalez. Throws a lot of punches. Very durable dude. Never been stopped. 23 and 3 record. So there's nothing that I'm looking past whatsoever. But it's for sure something I'm looking through. I cannot wait to show the difference in levels with my skill set compared to his and everybody else that he's fought. And that right there will make a case to show like, oh no, like this guy is really a problem. And I'm going to start investing in this dude even more. And yeah, man, I just want to continue to make a case for myself that I'm the best featherweight in the division.
All right. And then lastly, looking through, right? WBC champ, Stephen
Yeah.
Fulton Jr.
Yeah.
When I hear that matchup, oh, I perk up. I get, I sit up straight and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, that's the one that I want to see.
Yeah.
Um, are you, let me see, do you think that even with some of the politics that still kind of linger around, because he is with the PBC, that regardless that fight can happen for you?
I'm sorry. Say that question
So,
again.
so like because of the small politics that still kind of linger around with
Mhm.
PBC and all that, do you think that's a fight that still happen for you? Let's say even this year.
Yeah, I mean, I would hope so. I think a fight that like that this year is very possible. Where we're getting closer and closer to make myself a mandatory for the WBC. This fight in particular is one of the eliminators. So it's the final eliminator, excuse me.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, as me being mandatory for the WBC can definitely push the envelope to make this fight happen this year for sure. Uh, I, stylistically, man, this would be a great fight for the fans, for the Northeast. Boxer versus boxer. We have. I feel like there's certain things that we do in the ring that's pretty similar, but I just know I just bring way more to the table, man. When it comes to just IQ and power and just approach, period, discipline. I'm. I know I'm a total package. And I would just love to test myself against a great fighter like Stephen Fulton, man. He's the most accomplished champion in the division. And I feel like you got to do nothing but respect that. You got to respect that. He does he does what he does in the ring. And the only loss he has is against a great fighter like Naoya Inoue. He's no slouch whatsoever. I would love to fight against him.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, listen, Shu Shu, I appreciate your time. I wish you the best of luck
Thank you.
on the 29th, and speak to you soon.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, man.